So the Lok Sabha has now been adjourned till 3 p.m. this afternoon following ruckus that unfolded in the lower house over the statement that was issued by Dr. S. Jaishankar over the crisis in West Asia. The opposition claimed that it was demanding a discussion and did not simply want to hear a unilateral statement on the part of the government, that it wanted to engage the government in a discussion. And the chair of the Lok Sabha, Mr. Jagdambika Pal, who's filling in for Om Birla, took umbrage at the opposition's behavior and said that they should not have created a ruckus in the House, and that when they had demanded a discussion also on the motion to remove the Speaker, Mr. Om Birla, they were not allowing a discussion to proceed. So we see an impasse currently in the Lok Sabha with many opposition members storming to the well of the House as well and interrupting proceedings. The Parliamentary Affairs Minister, Mr. Kiren Rijiju, also got up and said that this is the worst kind of behavior that he's witnessed on the part of opposition in his entire lifetime. There were many others who were present in the House. There was Union Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, as well, along with the External Affairs Minister as well. Let me go across to my colleague Mohit Bhatt for more on this. Mohit, very controversial scenes unfolding in the Lok Sabha where the opposition stormed the well of the House, interrupted the chair currently, Mr. Jagdambika Pal, and of course also trying to interrupt Dr. S. Jaishankar while he was delivering that statement on the crisis in West Asia.
Well, in fact, that first External Affairs Minister Sabha, and then he made a statement in Lok Sabha. We saw in both the houses the opposition party tried to reach out to the well. They were protesting, they were sloganeering as soon as the speech of Jaishankar began. And in Lok Sabha too, we saw that how the opposition MP stormed into the well of the House. And we know that how the government has clearly made a statement. This was the first statement that was being made by the government, where External Affairs Minister Jaishankar clearly stated that dialogue and diplomacy is one thing that India believes that should be taken forward. He also spoke about that how Prime Minister is continuously monitoring the situation, how Prime Minister chaired the CCS meeting, and as of now, our prime importance is that people, Indian diaspora who is living there, who are stuck over there, how they should be safely being brought in over here. That will all be of the main concern. But we saw that how the opposition parties since morning, they have been saying that we do not want a statement from the government, but we want debate and discussion on the issue on the West Asia of the energy crisis, and also on what exactly is happening and why exactly it took India 6 days to give out a statement on the death of Supreme Leader of Iran. So the opposition parties were raising this question that we do not want statement, we want debate and discussion, while S. Jaishankar has made a statement, and now the House has been adjourned till 3 p.m.
All right, Mohit, thanks for that, because we are seeing reactions pour in from all across the political spectrum over what's been happening inside Parliament. Now, the Congress party has also now issued a statement following what the External Affairs Minister had said in the Rajya Sabha as well, and Jairam Ramesh has also now responded by saying that this was a suo motu statement made on the part of the External Affairs Minister. The opposition actually wanted an immediate discussion on the crisis in West Asia, and therefore the opposition walked out because that request to have a discussion on what's happening in the Rajya Sabha was denied. Jairam Ramesh has defended the walkout move as well, reiterating that the demand that had been made on the part of the opposition was to hold a discussion on the crisis in West Asia. A unilateral suo motu statement on the part of the External Affairs Minister is not enough, is what Jairam Ramesh has said.
We are demanding for a discussion on Western countries' crisis. We are very firm on that. We are demanding for a discussion because India is going to affect in a very bigger way. Energy crisis is happening everywhere. Fuel prices are completely rising day by day. There are people are in distress. The government has to come for a discussion. There are precedents in this house itself. The discussion of this type of discussion had happened.
So that was K.C. Venugopal, of course, reiterating what Jairam Ramesh, among others, have said, that there is an important need to hold a discussion on what's happening in West Asia, and that the External Affairs Minister's suo motu statement does not cut ice with them, that there needs to be an elaborate discussion. Let me go back once again to Mohit Bhatt. Mohit, the Congress party remaining quite adamant. They're not satisfied with the statement that's been given in both houses of parliament on the part of Dr. S. Jaishankar. What they want is a full-fledged discussion.
Well, it's that. And since morning, I have been speaking to various member of parliaments of the Congress party, and they basically say that external affairs ministers cannot just come out and make a statement. In fact, the opposition has the right to have a debate on this particular issue, because it's a very sensitive issue. It relates to our energy security, how it is being impacted. The LPG gas prices have gone up, and we know for a fact that how the crude oil prices have gone up, and how does it impact India. So that is why the opposition parties were demanding a detailed debate and discussion, and what all are the steps that are being taken by the government to ensure that the Indian diaspora or Indian tourists who are stranded over there, how exactly India is helping them, how they will be brought back. So they wanted a proper discussion on this particular issue. And they were also saying that it took 6 days for the government.
Absolutely. Mohit, the impasse continues. We'll wait and see as to how things unfold, because the Lok Sabha has been adjourned now till 3 p.m. We'll see what happens once it reconvenes. We'll take a short break. We'll come back with more on the other side.